Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.stampingup.net. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm video hopping with my friends over Stamparound the UK. You can find all of their videos in the description tab below, so do go down there and check out what everyone else has done. The theme today is inspiration from the brand new annual catalogue from Stampin' Up. So I actually haven't made a project before coming on here. I'm going to make the project with you. I'm using the Count on Me cling stamp set, which I love. I think it's really cute. I love little animal stamps, so dead excited about that. Biggest Wish, which I also think is a pretty cracking sentiment set. I've decided I'm going to use Pool Party, so I've got all of that out. I've got some ribbon out. Let's just go. I've got a full A4 sheet of Pool Party and Basic White, and I've also got my base card for when we've made it to put it on. So I think I'm going to start out with my penguin, and I'm going to chop my Basic White A4 piece down. I'm going to do it at 10 centimetres. Sorry, 10.5 centimetres. I know what I'm doing. 10.5 centimetres by 14.85 centimetres. That'll make it the same size as my base cardstock. As you can see here, there's the base. You can see the score. That is going to be the exact same size and fit on there with no frame around. I might chop it down later, but that's where I'm starting at the moment. Okay, and I'm going to use a cute little penguin because penguins are one of my favourite animals. Love them. Oh, throw the block around the room. There we go. Yeah, they're so cute. They really make me smile. I think they're real happy animals. So, love those. I'm just going to grab my Memento because I'm going to be doing some blending. So you want to use your Memento ink for it. And I'm just going to put my happy little Pingu. I have him flying up the card. So I'm going to have a few at them. Just randomly spotted around. I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap paper because I don't want to get my grid paper all messy. Isn't he cute? Do I want to put half of you over there? Go on then. Okay. So there we go. Full stamped background. Doesn't he just make you smile? Right. Pumpkin Pie Light Blend just for his beak. So I'm going to colour them all in the same. Okay. Oh, Andy's flippers as well. Don't forget those. Happy little guy. So yes, there's a group of Stampin' Up demonstrators, all from the UK, and once a month we come together and we do a video hop. Lots of inspiration on there. There's normally a theme, so don't forget to hop along and check what everyone else has been doing. If you've hopped to me, you're currently with Halsey from Slim and Stylish, and thank you very much for joining me. So Dark Pool Party. I'm just going to use the thick bit just to put a line along the balloon. Like that. And then I'm just going to use the light to blend that in, and then I'm going to grab my colour lifter and I'm going to play with that on the left hand side. So if you're new to blends, each blend has a dark and a light. And then you also get the colour lifter, which you can buy separately. And it sort of adds a third element to your blending. It just lifts the colour out slightly so it can create a bit more texture in it. I'm not sort of properly playing with this one. It's only a small area to blend, but if you're doing quite some intricate colouring, the colour lifter is always really handy. There we go. Adorable, adorable. Right. Smoky Slate Light. I'm only going to use the one for this, and I'm just going to colour all of his body in it. I'm not going to blend it with a darker one. I'm just going to stick with the light. And you'll notice I'm not being too fussy. I'm literally just popping a bit of colour around him. Or her. Could be a her penguin. Or these could all be different penguins, and you could have mummy daddy penguin, baby daddy. We went to when we went to Stampin' Up on stage in Orlando, we went to SeaWorld, and I did feel bad about it because I had watched Blackfish, but I just really love penguins. And we went on the penguin ride, and oh, it was amazing. You actually go on the ride around, Google it actually, if you've never been, Google it. I'm sure they've got someone's point of view on it. And it's a bit like the waltzes type thing, and your body of the little train goes round, and it tells you a story about penguins, and you get to see sort of these little ice caves and things like that, but no penguins. It's literally just a penguin ride. And then at the end, when the ride finishes, your cart turns around and there's like a million penguins just waiting for you. You feel like you've actually come out in their little home. It's amazing. I actually properly squealed. It's got penguins. But they're on really high security there. Like, you couldn't get into them, so I couldn't steal one and come home with a penguin. I always think a penguin would be a cool present. Sorry, cool pet. Do realise they're for the wild though, but I just think they're lovely. So happy. Right. Look at him. Doesn't he just make you smile? Okay. Biggest Wish stamp set. So I think, as I've decided, I'm going to do hello and I'm going to do friend. So what I'm going to do for this, the great thing about this stamp set is you have the two different fonts. So you have the big block font, and then you also have this lovely sort of wispy font. So I'm just going to measure that on my paper, and it's about 3.5 centimeters by 4 centimeters. So I'm going to do it at 4 centimeters high and by 6 centimeters wide. So 4 by 6, can we remember that? Well, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it at 4, stamp it, and then trim it. That's the one. I'm using my Pool Party ink because I want it all to match. I'm just going to drop that onto there like that. Hello. And the friend I'm going to do a memento, and I'm going to put it over the top. So let me show you how I mean. I'm going to do it like, hello friend. Love it. I just love how this works. You can do some lighter colours and really stamp over the top. You could have put it underneath, you could have put it round. I've put it over. Love it. Love that set. Right. So what I'm going to do, and if you're a regular visitor to my channel, I do this very often. I'm going to pop a little, I think it's my most used technique with sentiments is putting a little flag on them. That's how I roll. And there we go. And I quite like it that wide. So how wide is that? About 7 centimeters. You can tell I do this really sort of precise. Not at all. So hello friend. Oh, I love that. Isn't that looking cool? Right. I did get myself some pool party paper out, but actually I'm beginning to think I should have got my little scraps wallet. So I keep a scrap wallet for every colour, and I don't want loads of pool party, so save me using a whole piece of paper. I'm just going to use this one, and I'm going to rip this in half. So now you can use any piece that you like, but I'm going to use that one. And I want to layer it. Okay, I'm going to rip that side as well, so it's not as sharp as it looked. Great technique ripping, I think. Sort of like that. So it's just got a little bit of texture element on it. Okay, so I'm going to use some seal to stick that down. And what I'm going to do is line it up on this side of the card. But I'm only sticking half of it down. So this bit here hasn't got any adhesive on. And I'm going to use my bone folder, and I'm just going to sort of knock that bit around there so it's a bit battered. And I'm going to put my hello friend over the top like that. So some dimensionals to stick that up. And have I got, there we are. I'm in that stage at the moment where I've got 1.5 million sheets of dimensionals. So I know that seems really extravagant, but I definitely want this to be stuck up. I don't want it to go flat. Hello friend, isn't that cute? Right. So you'll be shocked to know this isn't my actual favourite character set. I love the tortoise friends, sorry, the turtle friends it's called, but over in the UK they're what we call tortoises, and I own a tortoise called Squirt, so that's Squirt set, and I was going to do inspiration with that, but I can feel that that's going to be my most used set, so I thought I'm going to use a different one. And Pingu was just sitting there, and I think he's gorgeous. Right, decorations. So I've got my ribbon. I'm just going to do myself a little tiny bow. With the crinkled seam binding. I'm going to pop it there in the corner. So I want a glue dot. I wonder which sets everyone else has played with. I'm so intrigued to hop along myself and see what everyone's done. It's really exciting when there's a new catalogue to see which sets are actually everyone's favourites. There's always one that everyone falls in love with and uses. So it'll be interesting to see. And then finally, new catalogue inspiration. Well, these are the new in colour dots. We've also got the squares from the previous in colours, but none of them have pool party in. So I'm actually going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to use the opal rounds that were from the spring catalogue, and they're staying over into the annual catalogue. So it's a cheat slightly that it's not new, but then the ribbon wasn't new either. Okay, I've justified it. We're using these and I love them. Look how sparkly they are. Aren't they gorgeous? So I'm just going to pop a couple of those on here. There we go. And next to them, because you can never put too many embellishments on a card, is my idea. So next to them, I'm just going to pop a tiny little rhinestone. And there we are. Card all finished. What do you think? It is using the Biggest Wish photopolymer stamp set, the Count on Me cling stamp set. It's using Pool Party and Memento ink. Thank you ever so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel and you've liked the project, please do subscribe, give me a thumbs up, come back and view my other projects. Don't forget now to go into the description box below and hop along to see what all of my lovely friends have made. Thanks everybody, I'll see you all soon. Bye. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.slimandstylish.stampingup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me and have a lovely day.